guys, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what is your style. So we have 4 piles today. Pile number 1 says today is the greatest, and then we have this ring with a star. Number 2 is a fish, and then we have this other ring. Number 3 is this bracelet and then a light bulb, and number 4 says time to focus, and then we have this bracelet. So these are the 4 piles. Pick which one resonates, take your deep breaths, and let's get into the video. Hey guys, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what is your style. So yeah, I got some crystals. I bought my first batch of crystals and I'm really happy. So like I got a few crystals now, so in the next few readings I'll start using crystals and stuff like that. But yeah, so like I got clear quartz. I'm not sure what this one's called. Like, it could be like purple amethyst maybe, yellow citrine, yeah, I don't know the names of most of these, but I'll figure them out and then I'll start using them. But yeah, I'm really happy and grateful. So yeah, anywho, let's get into the video. So I don't know why, but I was getting like a lot of like split energy when I was doing this reading, because I just felt like for the songs, for some reason I felt like the song doesn't resonate with you as well, but it resonates more with like your love life. But yeah, anyway, we'll see what's gonna happen. So for pile number 1, you guys chose this ring, and also you chose this. Yeah, anyway, so your song is Hello by Kaylin Raps. So with this star that I'm getting, you could be someone that maybe likes a sense of attention, or is kind of like attention always it always just gravitates towards you. Like I don't know why, but I'm getting Tori Vega. So your name could start with a T or a V. Like I'm definitely getting like a name starts with a T. But yeah, like in Victorious, like I'm getting her vibe basically, where it's kind of like the whole entire show was about her, but like she didn't mean to get like the entire attention, but like everyone just like the show is about Victorious, it's about Tori Vega basically. Like that's what the show is about. I mean, it's about other people as well, obviously, but yeah. So I'm just getting like that type of thing. So it also says today is the greatest. So you could be the type of person that likes to reach for things. You could be a reacher as well. So maybe sometimes it's not jumping to conclusions, but it's kind of like you try to like connect the dots to everything. Connect the dots to everything. Sorry, I'm gonna try and speak more clearly, because I've been getting some comments that I've been saying that they can't hear what I'm saying, or I'm not articulating my words properly. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, you also could be the type of person that has a lot of affirmations that you say in the morning. Like you could say today will be a great day, or da 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 da. You just take it one day at a time, and that's like something that people admire about you. So that is your style. I'm kidding, that's not your whole video. So Hello by Kaylin Raps. My nails. I don't know what's worse, when you hurt someone or when I don't know what's worse, when you know you hurt someone or when you hurt someone and you don't know that they hurt. I think my heart cold, at least the pussy warm. Ain't no plan B. I plan to be who I am supposed to be. I just want to feel important when I'm pouring out my more. I just want to feel important when I'm pouring out more poetry. I said I want to try and articulate my words better, but I couldn't even get that song out, guys. But I'll go word by word, phrase by phrase. So, I feel like you could be a poet, For some reason, I'm getting this kind of just like, you're kind of like written out of a storybook, So it's like a bunch of cliches, like all mumbled up into like one type of thing, I don't know why, but I'm thinking about like, Life of Pi, even for some reason, just about how he was, like he had so many religions that like he believed in, and it's kind of like he had them all and he believed in all of them and he practiced all of them, like that type of thing even. So like even if it's not about religion, I just feel like it's that about yourself and your personality. So it's like you have a lot of diverse personalities, or it's like your birth chart is kind of like you have all the elements. You have like a fire, sun, a water, moon, a earth rising. I feel like you could be like a Taurus rising, like literally. If you're a Virgo rising, hi, hello, how are you? Like the Virgo rising, hello. Let's see. Ooh, your cards are nice. So yeah, you're definitely like low key a cliche. Like that's what it be. That's how it is. Um, so I don't know what's worse, when you hurt someone or when you know you hurt someone, or when you hurt someone and don't know that they're hurt. So you could be the type of person where it's kind of just like you overthink a lot. I feel like you definitely overthink. Like you even have the overthinking card. So it's kind of like sometimes you maybe think about how other people see you as well. With the pride card, I kind of feel like you like to like look outside yourself even. So sometimes maybe not disassociation per se, but it's more like I just feel like you definitely go without. You go without. Like you don't go within, you go without of yourself. Like you literally leave yourself and then it's kind of like you try to see how other people will see you from their point of view, that type of thing. So maybe you wonder how other people see you. Like I feel like that definitely could be it, you know. Like I'm getting a bit of it where it's kind of like you hide your emotions a lot, or it's like your emotions are very sacred to you, and it's just like you like things to be very, I don't know, making sacred. Like you like things to be very, oh, don't touch this, don't do this, like that type of thing. Like everything being on your best behavior, that could be your style as well. But it's kind of just like everything has to be a certain type of way. And like in the olden days there'd be that thing where they'd say, oh, we don't speak about this at the dinner table. I'm sure people still do that today, but I'm getting like old times things. So you could be like, you know, an old soul, or you could like be born like, you know, later generations, that type of thing. But I'm just getting the vibe where it's kind of like the person will say like, oh, we don't talk about this at the dinner table, or a lady shouldn't do this, or da da, like that type of thing. So maybe you still sometimes have that bit of like um mentality, or that type of behavior characteristic in you, and you still do that to this day. It says, I think my heart cold, at least the pussy warm. So, you know, you could be part of the LGBTQ, like there's literally even a rainbow here. So you could be part of the LGBTQ, or I'm getting like you're attractive to both genders. You are attracted to both genders, or you are attracted. Like I'm saying, other genders, both genders are attracted to you, or you are attracted to both genders. But yeah, I feel like you're definitely a hard work, you know. But I'm just getting the vibe where it's kind of just like everything seems like it's very surface level, but like it's not, you know. Like people see you on a maybe very two-dimensional thing where it's kind of like, oh, this is so and so, they like this and this and this, but then it's kind of like behind that there's a lot going on, you know, like Geminis, Scorpios, and Taurus. I'm definitely getting that could be your zodiac sign. So Scorpio, Gemini, and Taurus. Like I know Taurus is like, they seem very like two-dimensional sometimes, but it's kind of just like there's a lot that goes on, you know, in a Taurus's mind as well. You even have the attractiveness card, so I feel like you are very attractive. That also could be your style, you know. You're very attractive, like I said. You're very expressive as well. Like people love it when you speak up on things. Like if there was a discussion being held, people want to hear your opinion and what you think about certain things as well. Like I feel like people love, you know, talking to you, hearing your side of the story. They love hearing what you have to say about certain things. So I feel like people are definitely drawn to you, and they just love it when you put in your input on certain things. So you'll be like, you know, I actually feel like this and this and this. Like they definitely, like, you know, I just feel like people get like so happy when you enter a discussion as well, and when you speak up. Like they just love it, you know. And also you could, maybe you have some what's the word, not coping mechanisms, but I guess you could say coping mechanisms in a certain type of extent. But it's just like you could, when certain things get too much for you, then maybe you're the type of person to not spiral out, but it's kind of like you have something that will help you cope. So it could be, you know, it could be sex, it could be like an addiction, or just something that you lean on. It could be your religion even. So it's like when things get hard, there's something that you lean on, something that you go towards, and then you do that thing, and then you come back, and then you're like, okay, I'm better now, I feel better. And people notice that as well. Like people notice that you'll like be going through something, and then you'll do something, and then all of a sudden like you're okay again. So yeah, people could even wonder like, what is that, like what's that thing, like what does this person do, like what's their whole deal. With break down the walls, you know, you're very guarded as well, but you're very in tune with your emotions. Isolation, so sometimes you isolate yourself. Lost in translation, so people, you know, sometimes they just try to figure you out as well. People try to like I feel like you're like a puzzle piece low key, and it's kind of just like you are like a puzzle piece in everyone's, you know, the whole puzzle basically. So it's like everyone's a puzzle piece, you know, but it's kind of like everyone wants you to fit in somehow in their life. Like you're trying to fit in people's lives somehow, and people want you to fit in their life. Or maybe you're struggling to fit in, you feel like you don't fit in either. But I'm getting something about fitting in. Maybe it's like fitting in a dress, trying to fit in something, fitting room. In plan B, I plan to be who I am. I plan to be who I'm supposed to be. So you're just trying to be yourself. You're not gonna, you know, try to be something else. Like there was this other motivational thing that Denzel Washington said. He was like something about don't have a plan B. He's like, people say make sure you have something to fall back on. He's like, I'd rather not have a plan B and fall forward. So yeah, you also could be a motivational speaker. And yeah, you just want people to understand you more, and you want people to like maybe like realize how much things you do. You want some sort of recognition as well. Because it says you want to feel more important when I'm pouring out more poetry. So poetry could be very important to you. And with the day someone else got, I feel like your vibe could be people like when they hang out with you. I feel like people think that maybe like there's more people that, or like even like your relationship. I just feel like people feel like there's someone more important than them when you're with them. So it's kind of like that type of thing. Like people don't know if they're the most important person like in your life basically. Like, people don't know where they stand with you. Like are you their best friend, or you do you actually like really love them like this, or is it just like not like that, you know? Ace of Diamonds, your style could also be that you like making money, you like making capital, you like talking about businesses, you like sorting your whole entire life out basically. Like you like to have things planned out. Basically, like I'm getting like a diary plan out type thing, like having things in like chronological order. Like I'm definitely getting Virgo. I'm just getting Virgo vibes. Um, yeah, so your vibe could also be sometimes, like I said, because people don't know they stand with you. Sometimes maybe they even say that you could be like a false friend, or sometimes they say that you're like not a great friend. Sometimes they say sometimes that it's kind of like they just feel like you hang out with them just to like pass time. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Don't take it to heart, guys. I feel like you could be very close with your parent as well, or like a brother, or like someone in your family, like someone that you're very close with. Getting like your mom or your brother. You also have the Three of Spades. So you give the vibe also that it's kind of like your friendships mean a lot to you, but I'm getting like it's out of a movie, so it's kind of like you have like, I don't know how to say this, like not flings, like I'm getting like flings, like that's your style. Like if I had to like think of one word, it would be like a fling basically. So it's like it's intense, it's passionate, but then at the end of the day, it's a fling. Like it doesn't last more than 3 months. So I'm getting 3 months could mean something to you as well. So in 3 months, check back in. Let's see what's happening. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video also called 3 months from now. But I'm definitely getting like something's gonna happen within the next 3 months from you. But yeah, you have a lot of like fling energy. And then you also have the Ten of Spades. So I feel like you also could be the type of person that has a lot of fears. Like maybe you just don't want people to know you completely. Like you're just scared to let like people know you like 1000%. Like yeah, definitely getting Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini. So fear of failure, secrets as well. So you keep some secrets and you try to balance your good side, your bad side, your darkness and your light, whichever, however you want to word it as well. But yeah, you make people feel really good when they're going through a tough time. So people know that they can always come to you if they need to like feel better, because you will say the right thing basically. So yeah, that's what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, it's Mary Jam and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what is your style. So for pile number 2, your song is Dance With Me by Bia Badobi. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her name. I'm getting some messages, very sorry. But yeah, so you guys chose this ring and you also chose this fish. So you could be a water sign, but I'm getting like an air sign as well, because low-key it looks like it's floating, like the water's over here, but then it's like in the air. So I feel like you could be a water sign with an air sign, or you could have like a air sign, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius sun, and then a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces moon, or like a water rising as well. You could be the type of person that likes to wear bright colors as well. You could be very like, I don't know, like I'm getting dynamic for some reason. Like a mutable, like you're not like, I don't feel like you're a fixed sign, like not exactly anyway. But you definitely could be like an Earth in Venus and an Earth in Mars. So your cards say you could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Definitely getting a lot of Libra. Libra. I'm getting Rihanna. Like you could be like, into Rihanna. Like I literally was getting that song. What's the song? You look so dumb right now. Trying to Take a Bow by Rihanna. Take a Bow by Rihanna. I feel like that's your vibe. That's you, fam. You're Take a Bow by Rihanna. Period. That's who you are. So anyway, it says, if you want to dance, then dance with me. It's pretty fast, but this is what you do at parties, right? And I know it's hard to tell, but I think I really like you. Just take it slow and move your feet to the beat. Cause if we dance, then we don't have to speak. I think I really like you. So your vibe is that, I don't know why, but I'm getting Sheldon, low-key, like, Sheldon and, maybe not Sheldon exactly, but low-key Sheldon. When he first met, what was her name now? Amy? I'm pretty sure Amy Fairfowler. So when he first met Amy, like just how he fell in love with her, but he still didn't lose his normal and his touch, just how he is, because obviously everybody knows Sheldon, like he's very logical, I guess you could say. and sometimes like he doesn't exactly like fit in with his friends and that type of thing, but he fell in love nonetheless. Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like your vibe is that when you're in a relationship, you are yourself. Like that's who you are. You are literally yourself. Like you are your own category of person. Like to like describe who you are, that would be like literally almost impossible. Like you even have the no card, so if you've been asking any questions, answer is no. But I'm getting the vibe where it's just like it's very hard to describe it because you are so many people, like you literally have so many different personalities. But it's just like you are yourself. You always stay true to yourself. That's basically your style. So you're someone that can always stay true to yourself. Like it doesn't matter who you're with, you will always be yourself. It doesn't matter. Like literally, I'm getting it. It doesn't matter who you're with. Like you could be at some fancy high tea party. You will still be like, okay, like can I order some burger and fries though or something? Even though that isn't like that's not exactly what I mean by saying being yourself. I just mean like you won't change your personality to make someone else feel comfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're the type of person, you're gonna be like, okay, this is how I am. Period. So yeah. He also could be a very like you could be a dancer. Like I feel like you could be a really great dancer or someone that likes to express himself through movement, through art. Basically, I'm getting that you're an artist as well. You have the ignoring card, so I kind of feel like you have the vibe that you will ghost people even. Like you will literally be like, "Bam, I'm done talking to you." Like you could even be a heartbreaker. You have the broken heart card, so you give the vibe that you are a heartbreaker, or like maybe you get hurt very easily by people. Because I'm getting the vibe where it's kind of like you're very lenient on other people, or that's what people at least get the gist of. People get the vibe where it's kind of like you need your friends with you. You love getting your friends' opinions from you, and I don't know, like your life revolves a lot around people, and like you're like a people's person as well. Like you could be a Leo definitely. And with the Charleston and Coupling card, I'm getting the vibe that just like people get the vibe that you're like a lover. You love falling in love with people. You love to be in love. You love being in the state of love. You love doing what everyone else is doing as well. Well, not like doing what everyone else is doing, but I just mean like you fit in well, cause you're always being yourself. Like I'm getting like if there was like a group of popular girls, say now that right, say now there's a group of popular girls, like I don't even know Gossip Girl, like Blair Waldorf and Serena, like just her and all her friends, like you fit in pretty well, like you can just come there and then everyone will just like fall in love with you basically, like period. That's what I'm trying to say. And you could even like someone right now because you even have that I love you card, so you could be in love with someone right now with that I love you card, and people can tell when they meet you that like you're someone that's kind of just like they can tell that there's like a lot of love behind you, like they can tell that you're a lover and that you love love. Like you probably say love. How many times do you say love in a day? Or you call your friends babe or sweetie or honey pie or something like that. But I just feel like you call your friends nicknames. You're always talking about love like all the time. But you like to take things slow as well. I'm getting low key that you're kind of old school as well. Like you like old music maybe as well. You like old movies. And I don't know, I'm getting health care. Maybe health care means something to you as well. And maybe it's kind of like you like to communicate to your crushes. You like to talk to people that you find attractive. Like I feel like that's something that also people know about you. So if you like someone, you will talk to them because it's like I like you. Why would I not talk to you? Like that doesn't make any sense. But then other people will be like I like them, so I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm not gonna speak to them because I'm too shy. But you'll be like no, I like you, so I'm gonna talk to you. Period. So yeah, you even have the Jack of Hearts. So this is like a Cupid card. You just seem like the type of person that can fall in love with a lot of people and a lot of things. I'm getting that you could even be a Cancer, but I'm just getting like I don't know. I'm getting a lot of love. Even not like you could be definitely a Libra though. Like Libras, um, Aquarius, low key Aquarius, Aquarius Sun, yeah, definitely. But yeah, you're definitely just like falling in love with people. At least that's the style that people like see you as anyway. You're very charismatic as well. And like if there was like like in high school when they have the most likely to like you'd like probably win a lot of that stuff. And then you have the I will wait for you card. So I feel like a lot of people when they meet you, they kind of feel like they're like meant to be with you. So they're kind of saying, okay, you can go through your phase right now, but then I'm gonna wait for you, that type of thing. Like I don't know why, but I'm getting like what's that other movie that I was watching? I never watched it. What am I saying? Um, it was a Tyler Perry movie. I forgot what it was called, but basically the synopsis was, so there was this guy and he was broke, and then there was a girl and she was not broke, and then she paid for him throughout the entire varsity and everything, but then he ended up cheating on her. I don't know what happened. I'm not saying that's your situation, but that could be your situation or something like that. You could be either or, you know what I mean? Well, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, people will literally like pay for you to get through varsity. People will like literally do that for you. Like, people will pay things for you. So yeah, you even have the miscommunication card. So like I was saying, because I don't know, I was also getting a vibe where it's kind of like maybe sometimes you communicate really well with people that you do, but at the same time it's kind of like sometimes you're a bit too blunt, sometimes you're a bit too honest, and people will be like, ouch, like that actually really fucking hurt, like bitch, why'd you say that to me, like that type of thing. So be like, ouch. It's like literally I feel like you could have hurt someone as well. Like I feel like literally there's someone out there that you hurt because you got the heartbroker energy. You got that heartbroker. Okay, I shouldn't be dancing to that, but yeah, you look like you break a couple hearts. King of Hearts. You also seem like the type of person that is very smart and very knowledgeable. So people will come to you for relationship advice, most definitely. You're very influential. Like I feel like there's a lot of people that will like, I don't know, like follow you. Like you could be a leader. Like follow the leader, follow the leader. And it says you live true to yourself. You're confident and you're stubborn. Yes. You aren't afraid to show your emotions as well. And even if you say that you're scared, you're never weak. Even if you say that you don't want to do something, you will always follow through with it because you gave your word to it. And then you have the Two of Hearts. So I just feel like a lot of people love you. You also can be the type of person that wants like a best friend, a lover. I don't know, you got soulmate energy. Like you're a soulmate. You're a whole soulmate, okay? You're like a soulmate and a half, okay? Like literally you are a soulmate and a half. Someone feels like you're the other half as well. Like there's someone out there that feels like you're the other half. Like I'm telling you now. There's someone that is hopelessly, irresistibly, uncontrollably, ironically in love with you. I don't know who, but someone is. Someone is in love with you. So, Six of Spades. Letting go. Someone else could be letting go of you as well, but, yeah. Oh, can you still hear me? So, yeah, you give the energy that you like moving forward from things as well. And you leave things if they don't serve you for your highest purpose. Period. Nine of Spades. People feel like they just like can't connect to you the same that they didn't before. Like there's a lot of people that like, I don't know, maybe like you were like, I don't know, maybe very quirky growing up or something like that, but now it's just like now that you've grown up or something, you've gotten more used to yourself, you've grown more with yourself. Like I'm getting Sophia Grace, low-key, like you could be from England, I don't know. Yeah, if you're from England, hey, what's up? But yeah, just like she had this song, and I think she was like saying people want me to go back to who I was, but I'm not the type of person anymore. Like you've grown up, and people want you to go back to that other person that you were before. But it's like literally you grew up, like period. Like what must you do now? Must you like shrink back to who you were before? But yeah, that's what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So I forgot to mention this for pile number 2 basically, but I'm just going to quickly go through it. So you could be someone that's very clean as well. Like I'm just getting the vibe where it's kind of just like if something doesn't serve you, goodbye. You probably clear all your chats, goodbye. You clear your watch history, goodbye. Like you just say goodbye to people, period. You're transparent, you can blend in with people, not blend in, but it's just like you fit in really well. Like you could be a model, like actually I feel like you could be a model, but yeah, like I said, your friends, you depend on your friends a lot. You ask them a lot about like what should you do, da 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 da. You depend on your friends, but at the same time, you depend on yourself. So it's like you have a backup plan basically. And then you also could be a water Venus and then Libra. That's all I wanted to say. Hey guys, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be what is your style. So for pile number 3, your song child. Sorry about that. I literally, anyway, it's not important. So for pile number 3, your song is If You Want To by Be A Bado B. So you also could have chosen pile number 2, or you chose pile number 1 if you, or I don't know, like you've watched a lot of my videos. I don't know why, but I'm getting that vibe. So yeah, you guys got the light bulb. So I'm getting your vibe is that you have a lot of brand new ideas. Like you are like a visionary type person. You like to see things like right in front of you as well. Oh, I'm getting that vibe where it was like, what was that movie, like this cliche movie that I watched? I think they said something like, sometimes you don't even know the thing that you wanted the most is like right in front of you, and then like the love of your life is like right in front of you, and you didn't even realize it. But yeah, you also chose this, so I just feel like a lot of people feel like you're very sentimental. So let's see, you got a lot of cards as well. So you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Definitely getting the Pisces vibes. The Pisces has entered the group chat. You got a lot of cards as well. So what is your vibe? It's a vibe. I feel like you're a singer as well. I just got like happy, giggling, laughing. At the same time, don't try me, bitch. I literally got that at the same time. So, yeah, Pisces. It's definitely a Pisces. Like, honestly, if that isn't a Pisces, then I don't know what is. So, it says, if you wanna take me, go ahead and try my head. If you wanna go, take me, go ahead and try my head. Experience is nothing compared to the sleep paralysis in my head. If you wanna love me, try to get inside my head. Cause if you want, you could stay with me in my bed. So, what is your vibe? I feel like your vibe is literally seducing people in your sleep. Anyways, so it says, if you want to take me, go ahead, try and take my head. Try and take my head. That's very funny. I feel like you're like a punning type person, you know, like you literally be like, pun not intended. Like, I don't know, want to say that you're the type of person that says, that's what she said, but you got that energy. You got the vibe where it's like, that's what she said, you know. You turn everything sexual, basically. That's your energy. But, yeah. It's kind of like, you know your intentions, but then it's like, do you want to get wrapped up in my mess? The mess that's my mind and my everything, you know. I'm not calling you a mess, but anyway, so you also have the fake card. So people get the vibe that sometimes you are very fake towards them, you know. It's kind of like you maybe it's because you seem so upright. It's kind of like people just like get the vibe where it's like, oh, they probably don't like me, or yeah, this person does not like me. Like that's the vibe. People think that you don't like them. But the public and the stalking card, I feel like you give the vibe where it's like you like attention and people like, you know, like you like taking pictures, you're very photogenic, you like being seen in the public, like that type of thing. Like I'm just getting like you like social media a lot. People get the vibe. Like when they meet you, they're like, oh, you like an influencer, you like a social media something, or like what? Like why do you seem so charismatic? Well, I don't know. Why am I saying charismatic so much? But like I'm just getting Leo energy. Pisces sun, like the Pisces is here. The Pisces right here, and then some Leo, a sprinkle of who else? Who else? I'm just getting Pisces. But anyways, so yeah, you also have the reunion card. So you give up the vibe where it's kind of like people want to see you again. I feel like when people meet you for the first time, they know that they're gonna bump into you again. Um, like I feel like you're friends with a lot of like friends, you know. So it's like I don't know, but I'm getting like you could be really popular. I feel like you're like very popular. But so say now like I don't know, I'm thinking about like YouTuber. Like I'm getting literally like a YouTuber like Emma Chamberlain, Ellie Thomas, I don't know. But like so or even like Sibo Mpanza. So say now you go to a YouTuber summit or like you go to a party, but like just like put it towards your own thing, right? So now you're like doing that nice. You go to a party, but the thing is, it's like all YouTubers know all YouTubers, right? Apparently, and then you're just like mingling with a bunch of YouTubers. Like I feel like that's your vibe. People just expect to see you again because it's like, oh, aren't you so like people know you because other people know you. Like literally, you'll meet someone and then they'll be like, oh hi, what's your name again? But I'm telling you now, they already knew your name before they met you. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I had to go through that whole entire thing. But yeah, people know your name before they met you. I'm telling you that now. If you feel like, I mean, like people, literally, these people that have stalked you before, or just they saw you before, like they see you around and stuff like that. So it's like they do know your name. And you're probably wondering, how do they know my name? I don't know. But they do. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, you're the type of person that gives a vibe where it's like you think a lot. Like literally everything is inside your own head. Like you literally have like inside your head right now, like there's a couch, there's a TV or there's some books. There's like I'm just gonna like inside your like literally you got a whole thing, you know, like your brain is working, you have new ideas, you're comfortable inside your own head. Like you could literally like I don't know, spend a week by yourself even, but like you wouldn't though. Like you go to parties and stuff like that. But it's just like you could, you know, you could spend time by yourself, and people know that you spend time with yourself because you know yourself very well. Like yeah, people can tell that you know yourself very well. Definitely. Like you know every inch of your body. Period. You love to sleep. Maybe people might think that you're a bit lazy, low key though. But I feel like you're not. I feel like you work pretty hard. But it's kind of like you have this stacking off energy though. Like, you know, Mordecai and Rigby, they, like, literally from regular show, like, you're like Mordecai and Rigby, basically, but, like, they're hard workers, low-key. Like, how many times did they save the world? How many times? How many times have you saved the world? Probably the same amount, right? Or you're like a superhero or something. But yeah, it seems like you invite people over a lot. Like, you invite people into your bed, you invite people over to, I don't know. And then you also have the vibing, the flirting card. So you give off the vibe that you're a big flirt, basically. And then you have the after walk away. So you also could be like a type of tease. I feel like you could be like, oh, like, da 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 da. And then you're like teasing them, basically, teasing the idea of being with them as well. Jack of Diamonds. So you also could be the type of person that has a lot of anxiety. I feel like you give it the vibe where it's like I said, you think a lot as well. And people can tell that you think a lot. But yeah, you have a lot of, you know, connections with people, like connections. And the only reason that people know you is because they know, like, someone else, and then it's like, oh yeah, I know this person, don't you know so and so? I'm just getting like a lot of like mutual friends, basically. But yeah, your your name is being spoken by other people. Like, other people are busy talking about you behind your back. Period. People respect you as well, and you look at things from a mental point of view as well. You also be into manifesting. And also you stand your ground as well. And I don't know why, but I feel like you contradict a lot of things, you know, like a lot of myths maybe. Like, you know, people say like water and earth signs, they don't go together. I've also said that myself. I'm sorry. I retract my statement, okay? Don't astrology community come for me. But anyway, so like I feel like you literally contradict that. Like, you'll be like a water sign, and you'll be with the air sign, and like you guys like, you know, compatible. Or earth sign and a fire sign, they're not that compatible. Like, you guys, like, you just beat the odds. Like, literally, you guys are like, you're probably best friends with like a fire sign or water sign. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, your best friend definitely, you know, they like you and everything. They love you. You also have the Four of Clubs. I'm just getting like literally your mind. Like, literally, you give off the mind. You give off the vibe of like Spock, I guess. Like, if you no, you don't give off Spock energy. Do you? Nah, more like James T. Cook. You give off James T. Cook vibes. Yeah, I feel like you're an Aries. I feel like you're definitely probably an Aries as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm giving it Aries. But yeah, you have an amazing mind. You have an amazing mind. Four of Spades. You could be a perfectionist as well. You like things to be, you know, like perfect, low key. You're very intuitive and generous. You also have the Seven of Spades. So I feel like maybe people get the vibe that you take a while to move on from people. Yeah, I feel like people can tell that it's like you still like miss people in your life. Where it's like maybe say now you grew up and then you got bullied like a long time ago. Like, you'll still be like, I remember it like it was yesterday. Like, that type of thing. Like, you're very nostalgic and you have a great memory. Like, literally, like, your name could be Eli. Like, literally, your name is like probably Eli. Like, your name starts with an E. But I'm getting like elephant vibes. Like, Thailand, your name starts with a T as well. Um, Nine of Diamonds. You give it the vibe that you are very attractive. You know, you attract a lot of things in your life as well. You have a lot of sharp. I'm just gonna like, you're very smart. Like, fam, you smart. You smart. Ten of Clubs. You want to travel as well. You give it the vibe that you're like a traveler. You're sensitive to public opinion. You have a good omen. You pass the vibe check. Isn't that amazing? I love when people say that I pass the vibe check. I feel like you pass the vibe check. I'm telling you now. You pass the vibe check. You also have the Queen of Diamonds. The Queen of Spades. You like to stay in your comfort zone as well. And it says just 6. And you please your partner. But you also want to get pleased as well. So when you're with someone, you'll be like, okay, please me. But then you'll be like, please me as well. Period. Like, don't think I'm just going to please you for nothing. Like, you got to please me too. Maybe sometimes you can be a bit manipulative even. But yeah, I feel like there definitely is someone that's like, you know, watching you right now. Maybe they're trying to see if you're gonna slip up or something. So be wary of that. But yeah, I just feel like there's someone that's like low key, like not stalking you, but it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay. But yeah, so just be wary of that. But anyway, that's what I got for pile number 3. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Oh wait. So you could be on your phone a lot. Yeah, you like people to, you know, behave. You're from all over. You seem like you have a lot of, like, you know that thing with that meme where it's like, oh, what ethnicity are you? And then it's like, like that type of thing. So you're like from all over, or you just like travel a lot, like you've been everywhere. You go on your phone a lot. Like if someone is stalking you on your phone, like I'm telling you now, someone is busy literally stalking you on your phone. Like here's the phone, or you're always on your phone, and people can see that you're always on your phone. And yeah, now I'm done. That's what I got for part number 3. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, it's Mary Jim, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be, what is your style? So let's get into it. I don't know why, but I'm getting like you're very dramatic. I don't know why, but I'm how many times did I say I don't know why? But I feel like you're literally like a Scorpio. I don't know why, but I love Scorpios. Like I met this other Scorpio at this other place. He was very dramatic, but I liked him. He was nice. He was cool. Hey Scorpio. And like he was into like, you know, theater, and yeah, he's like super dope. So what is your vibe, fam? I'm getting hot in here. Like literally, I feel like I'm literally just like, oof. You make it hot. This is a very sensitive and touchy subject. Like maybe, like I knew this other person as well. Maybe I even know the person as well. I'm kidding. But what was I gonna say now? I knew this one person. I'm not gonna say who. I knew this one person. A Pisces. But anyway, I know a lot of Pisces. Okay, I was one Pisces. And the thing is about them, they were so obsessed with just like trying to, I don't know, like have a whole aesthetic, not aesthetic, but it's just like, I don't know, like they tried so hard for other people to like see them in a certain type of way. Like I don't even know how to say it, but it's like, you know, like I mean everyone's guilty of it. Like I did it before once as well. Like, you know, sometimes you'll download a song just because you know someone else, because like it's the new hip song, but you don't like it, but you just download it anyway because you know everyone else wants you to like have this, I don't know, something like that. I've done that before. But like this girl, like she went overboard. Like she'll do that, but then she'll do it for a style, and she'll just like, I don't know, she did all that stuff. Maybe that, I'm not saying that's you, but I don't know. But anyway, so it says "Don't You Remember" by Adele. Very sad song. Okay. When will I see you again? You left with no goodbye. Not a single word was said. Not a single word was said. No final kiss to seal anything. I had no idea of the state we were in. I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? No, I'm sorry. Why am I being so mean, guys? I'm trying to be nice, okay? So, for part number 4, what is your style? For some reason, I'm getting like F-boy vibes. You could be seeing an F-boy, or you give off F-boy vibes. That type of thing. Like, you give off the vibe where it's kind of just like, I can't even know how to say this properly. Like, it seems like a lot of love reading low-key. So you have the third party situation card. So you could be in a third party situation, or you give off the vibe where it's kind of like you've probably been in a third party situation. Like I remember I watched this one video actually with Miklali in, and I forgot who the other person was, but like she said she was like in an orgy and everything. Like people can literally, I feel like when people meet you, they can imagine that you've been in an orgy. Like I don't know why, but like I feel like people can imagine you being in an orgy, or people can just imagine you like being in a third party situation, and people can see you being like the mistress, or you could be the girlfriend, but then you're like, I'm fine with my significant other having, you know, side girls or side person, side whatever gender. But yeah, people can also tell that you like to have like boyfriends, girlfriends, you like to catch feelings with people. Like literally, I feel like people like feel like you will just fall in love with people even if you know that like they're not for you, like they're not for your highest good. You have the false partner in a common situation, so maybe sometimes people get at the vibe where it's kind of like, not like you have a bit of like karma around you even, It's just like, yeah, people feel like you have a bit of karma around you. Um, and it's kind of just like, yeah, I feel like you just have a bit of karma around you. So sometimes it's like people question your taste in whichever gender that you're like, attracted to. And people get up the vibe that like sometimes you're very stressed out and that your emotions are always running wild. Like I knew this one person and she was sweet and all. I liked her. Um, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, that whole pattern that you go through when it's like, oh, you like someone, but then there's like red flags, and you still go through it anyway because you love them, and it's been 4 years, but it's like you think that they're gonna change, but then it's like, damn, it's been 4 years, they're not gonna change, like no, like that. But then like everyone knows that pattern, and just like, yeah, you have the prayer manifestation card as well, so you could be very into prayer and manifestation. You seem like someone that like knows what you're doing as well, and it's kind of like you don't want people to tell you something different as well. Like you like to live things according to your own self, your own truth, and yeah, like hard-headed type thing. So it's like people try to get to you, but it's like, listen, yeah, I'm doing my own thing, and yeah, you have a lot of new ideas as well. Like you're basically like, if you have like a sugar daddy, that type of thing, people will like be with you just because you're so vibrant, you're so young, you're so energetic as well. Like you have that energy around you where it's just like you're brand new, like you're like, you just like you make people feel young again, and you remind people not to take things so seriously as well. Again, I'm meaning third party situations. So people get off the vibe where you could be in a third party situation. Sorry, I've been speaking for like an hour, so my voice is kind of going. But yeah, I feel like you decorate really nicely. I feel like you could wear a lot of rings even. Like you could wear like rings, chokers. You wear nice dresses. But yeah, like a lot of guys that see you, it's kind of like you kind of like wrap guys around your finger low key. I feel like you could have a few people wrapped around your finger. People see you as like a bit of like, very attractive. I was gonna say like a princess low key. You could be all like, I don't know, prim and proper. But I just like the type of vibe where it's like you can look but you can't touch. Like that's the vibe. They see you and they're like, okay, you can look but you can't touch. So a lot of people when they see you, they think that you're already taken. So if you're wondering why people don't talk to you or stuff like that, it's probably because you look like you're already taken. Taken for granted by this. Okay, I'm kidding. And yeah, people, when they try to figure you out, it's kind of just like they don't know how to put you in a category because you're kind of like an enigma as well. So it's like they don't know how to categorize you as well. And also you give the vibe that sometimes you get very nervous around people, or like you have a lot of like, sweet energy as well. So it's like sweet, but it's like I'm trying to think of a song. I don't know what song it is. It's like I'm a mess, I'm a fool. I don't know what song it is, but just something where it's like, I'm a sucker for you, like that type of thing. Like literally, that's your energy. Like yeah, like you're like you will be a sucker for some people. It's just like that's it. You give off the vibe also that you really love your family. You like to have like a secure you like to have a secure family. Secure family. Like you like to have all your ducks in a row, like that type of thing. You like to have a steady basis as well. You need to make sure that your family life is sorted out, that your finances are sorted out before you can go and have a nice time. So you like to like sort things out before you have fun. And then you also have the time to focus. So you also be the type of person that likes to focus really hard on certain things. Or you focus on certain things and then you just like you don't focus on everything else. Or when people are with you, it's like they don't think about what they don't think about like consequences and repercussions and stuff like that because they're with you. You have a lot of inner peace as well. It says you should be careful because betrayal could happen as well. You also have the sorry, Ace of Clubs. So you're very smart, very educated as well. I'm getting that you're very peaceful. Like I'm definitely getting that you are very peaceful. But like you do get very, stressed out. But I feel like your main goal is to, not stir up a lot of drama and stuff like that. But I just feel like drama could like, just like drama, like it follows you. And your birthday could also be in September. You're always transforming yourself. Sorry, I thought there was someone like here by my house. I was gonna be like, what the heck? Anyway, so you also have the Jack of Spades. So you give off the vibe that you're very talented, you're young at heart, you have very good social skills, you're very spiritual as well, you like to experiment, and sometimes you like to, be scandalous or something, you know, like you'll do things just because, you know, like to provoke a reaction from people. I mean, this is just like what people like, or like, you know, seeing, like it doesn't mean that it's true or anything. You also have the King of Clubs, so people get the vibe that you're very knowledgeable, you're very smart, you have good intentions. You have very good intentions, like I will say that you have very good intentions, you're very supportive as well, and that you like older people. And you have a good and a bad side. Maybe we'll just like pictures like, this is my good side, this is my bad side, like that type of thing. I don't know. King of Spades. That also means having problems in a relationship as well. And it's saying that, like, you know, you have to go through suffering in order to make it through wisdom. Sometimes you don't talk about your pain. You don't talk about things that make you sad and stuff like that. Like, you keep a lot of things to yourself. You don't brag as well. That's nice energy. Very humble energy. But it's just like, even like this one person posted, I didn't watch the video, but they said something like, the most gifted people have to go through the most, like that type of thing. I feel like that could resonate with you. Or sometimes it feels like the whole like world's like against you even. But it's just a feeling, you know, like the universe is on your side. Hopefully. I hope it is anyway, you know. Anyway, 3 of Hearts. So you give it the vibe that you're a player as well. You give it the player energy. Sometimes a bit of obsessive behavior. You love being alive. Sometimes you exaggerate sometimes. You're a wise old soul. You have an open heart. So your heart chakra is definitely open. You're always focused on love. You keep your options open. And you like to express yourself. You don't want to, you know, just like be out in the sidelines, like have nobody notice you. Because it's like, you want people to notice you as well. You want people to notice you. I'm thinking it's like, hey girl, take a walk on the wild side. Like you're like, take a walk on the wild side. You're a negotiator, a peacemaker. And sometimes you think about things that disrupts your peace as well. If you keep on focusing on a certain thing. Maybe that's love. I feel like love is something where it's like a touchy subject for you as well. And like you think about things sometimes that like, you know, cause you pain. 6 of Spades, you're trying to let go. People can see that you're trying to let go of someone or something. And that it's like difficult for you to open up completely about your emotions. And sometimes you speak to people, but it's just like you're just talking to them, just like, you know, just because there's like no deeper meaning behind certain things. And people can tell sometimes where it's just like sometimes things are just how it is, you know, like there's no deeper meaning behind it. You with the 8 of Hearts, you have a lot of emotional power as well. It also says that you should pay attention to your mental health. Or just your health in general. You live a very busy life as well. And you have the playgirl energy. So yeah, and I feel like you could be wondering if someone's busy remembering you right now. Maybe you're always thinking about a certain person and you're just wondering, are they thinking about you? I don't know, I feel like it's not that, it's like they remember, but it's like sometimes they forget, you know. It's like they're not thinking about you 24/7. I think that's like a separate message though. Like they're not thinking about you 24/7, but they didn't forget about you. But it's like sometimes they forget, but it's like, you know, when you remember something, but like you forget it. How do you even say that? It's like they forget, but eventually they will remember, you know. So it's like, it's just passing emotions as well. So you're wondering, when will you see this person again? And do they remember you? They do remember you. But they don't think about you 24/7. Or vice versa. So yeah, that's what I got for pile number 4. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.